Are your bars loose? Are your heims wobbling? Or are your heims loose and your bars wobbling with your heavy-duty crossover steering made by Steinjager? Well, follow along and let's see how I took care of it. Hey YouTube, Scott Off-Road, how you doing today? Well, we're doing a follow-up video on the Steinjager heavy-duty crossover steering on the Jeep TJ. Been getting a lot of questions on the bars flopping, the heim joints being loose, and there is a technique to putting these in. You need to clock. Okay, I had the follow-up video all done. I sent it in to Steinjager and so they could review it, make sure I had it right. Big bold letters in the text message: do not post, you did it wrong. Go figure. So what I did is talk to the engineer. They called me, we went through it, we're good to go, we know what we're doing, and called Zig's 4x4 here in Grand Island and went and actually filmed a stock TJ, and I'll include that, what stock is supposed to look like, and to compare it. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, so what I've done here is I have broken loose all four jam nuts. Got the jam nut here, here, and down there. All four are loose. And there is just a ton of wobble in these arms. I want this arm sitting this way, and then I'm going to set my jam nut. I'm going to go to the other side. Okay, now you see how the heim joint is pointing down towards the front, but on the driver's side it's pointing back. That's not what you want. That's not good. So we're going to twist that heim down so it is also bottomed out. And then we're going to set the jam nut. And that's it. Now you're going to notice I've got movement. It's supposed to. Even the stock arm moved. Again, on this side, we got movement. It's supposed to move. It's a joint. It's a heim joint. Now we want to set the upper arm the same way, and we want. But what we're going to do, that's as close as I want that. That's where I want it. So take my wrench. I'm going to bottom out my heim joint. I'm going to snug down that jam nut. It's also pointing down. I've got the heim joint pointing down on the pitman. I'm going to snug up that joint. And guess what? It moves too. But it's bottomed out. It won't go any lower this way. This one won't go any lower. If this tilts up, it's not going to hit. So you still have clearance. So there's no bind points. And when you compare this to the factory TJ, guess what? Okay, this is a stock Jeep TJ with stock arms. This is normal rocking with the stock setup, because if you look, we're on a ball socket. Factory TJ, guess what? They move too, so it's not a big deal. Jam nuts, tighten them down. You cannot get a torque on them because, like Steinjager pointed out, that's not tight. That was tight. That's tight. That's tight. All right, and that's it. The heim joints are tight. Jam nuts won't come loose. There is flex, there is wobble. That's normal. The nice thing is, in talking to Steinjager about this, they have decided to redo their instructional video, and once it comes out, I'll come back in and I'll put a link either here or across my face or wherever it goes in this thing, but I'll put a link in it. As always, like, subscribe, follow. Have a blessed day.